Hey everyone, so today I want to show you how I made this card, which is a 5x7 pillar card. Now it has been called other things before and I can't remember what I used to call it. I remember making this back in the day, like years ago. It's nice because it folds up, you know, it sort of sits on your desk, and it also folds flat to be a card that will fit in an envelope for 5x7 card. The dies that I've used on here are some new dies that I've had. I'm currently working with Crealies, who are she's a lady who makes dies over in Holland, and so those of you who are Dutch, you'll probably have heard of her, I'm sure, and those of you in England, I'm sure you would have done as well. But yeah, I shall be showing you. So this butterfly here is one of hers. It's this one here, and I'll show you it later on in the video. And I've also got this little happy birthday, which is also one of Crealies dies as well. Really beautiful die. They cut out really nice. I like the versatility with the butterfly die because you've got an outer and then you've also got an inner as well, so you can actually just cut a pattern out if you wanted to. You don't actually have to have a proper, like, full-on butterfly, you know, die cut. You could cut, make it look like a die cut, make it look like a butterfly rather. I think you can probably understand what I'm trying to say. I'm getting a bit of a muddle with my words, but anyway. And then you've got the body here as well. It's a beautiful die, basically. And then the happy birthday as well, you will see that later on. Beautiful, beautiful die again. I really like it, like the font, and also her sentiment dies come in different languages and not just in English. So if you're looking for a different language, then Crealies is the one for you. So anyway, so without any more chit chat, let's get into it. Okay, so for this project you're going to need one piece of base card that is 7 inches by 10.5, and you're going to score at 2.5, at 5, at 7.5, and at 10. Then you're going to go ahead and mountain fold all of your score lines. Okay, so next we can go ahead and construct it, as long as you don't want to put anything on the inside. If you want any pattern pieces on the inside, now is the time to add them, apart from this one, because you're going to want to put your tab on and then hide your tab with your pattern piece. So put pattern pieces on these 3 if you can do that. I'm not going to do that at this stage. I might change my mind after I put it together and then decide to do it, but at the moment I'm not going to. So what I'm going to do is just fold that down like that. I'm going to put red tape on this tab and then fold that over and stick that down. I'm also going to notch out this tab here and here. And then, as I said previously, I'm just going to fold that over like that and stick that down, and that will make your pillar. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, I think I'll probably have that as my front. I'm going to have the join on the front, I think, because then when you're looking here I can't see any tabs or anything. Right, before we go ahead and stick our pattern panels down, I do need to add my butterfly on the front because I want it to stick behind the 2 front panels. So what I've done is I have cut out the butterfly, and it's this one. It's the swallowtail butterfly from Crealies. And so what I've done, as you can see, you've got 3 dies. You've got an outer die, you've got like the butterfly wing pattern die, and then you've also got the actual body as well. So if you just cut the outer out, that's what it looks like. It's just literally an outer butterfly. And then what you can do, so I did that with this mirror card. I just cut it out so it was this shape. I then laid this die, the middle one, onto it, and you might be able to see a bit of a line there. And I laid it onto the shape and then cut it out, and that's what's giving me all those lovely beautiful patterns. And then I used this and I've cut out of glitter card the body, and I've just stuck that over the top. But what I want to do is I want to have these butterfly wings, I want to have some vellum behind. So what I thought I'd do, because obviously it's vellum, you're going to be, if I put tabs behind, I'm going to see. So I've cut 2 of these vellum butterflies out, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to score them down the middle and fold them, and then they are going to stick either side on here. So one's going to go like that, and the other one is going to go like that. So you have your whole butterfly in the middle, and then it should meet up nicely with that one. But I'm just going to go ahead and score these in half first. And to make things a bit easier, I'm just going to take off the tops. We've literally just got the wings because we don't need the antennae. So I'm going to take that off there, and the same with this one here. So I've now got two folded butterflies. I just took off a few little bits I didn't need. And then if you bring the card back in again, what we're going to do is I'm going to put it, I think we're going to have it pretty much central, so like there. And I want to stick down this bit onto here and then leave that bit up flapping, because then this will stick on to the top of there. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I've stuck both sides down. I used wet glue on one of them, but I don't know, I'm not sure how it was going to be with the vellum, and it's starting to bubble up a little bit. It's not going to matter because you're not going to see it, but at least now I know. And on the other side I used tape, just because I thought, right, okay, we've learnt a lesson for that side. So then I'm just going to go ahead and put, in fact, actually, before we do this, I was going to put that on there, but before we do that, we need to add the greeting on. So here's my little greeting. So this is happy birthday, and this is this one. So it's a happy birthday one, again from Crealies. Really cute. It's got the little shadow and then the writing, and I like the fact it's all in lowercase. I love the font. I've got another die from somewhere else which has got a similar font to this, and I really liked it, and I can't seem to find it anywhere. So I'm really pleased that Crealies have got these in, and they've got lots of different sentiments with sympathy, all sorts of things, and in different languages as well, so it's not just in English. So yeah, very impressed with those. So I've cut it out of Pink Miri and then mounted it onto cream, and I'm going to go ahead, and that's going to go at the bottom here, but I just need to make a couple of little tabs. So the shadow for this is not that much, it's not even ½ an inch, so I think I'm going to make some little, maybe 3/8 by maybe ½ an inch little tabs, and then we can stick those down. So I've got some little offcuts here. I'm not even going to cut them properly because they're going to go behind, so it doesn't really matter too much. So let's just take our, yeah, so about here. You could make them cream if you wanted to, so you don't see them behind, but it's really not a problem. And then we're just going to go ahead and fold them in half. And then I'm just going to get a bit of glue, and just apply a bit of glue on there. And then just going to take it, turn it over, and where we want our happy to be, which I think is probably about here, we're going to stick that on like that. And then we're going to do one on the other side. And then we're going to do the same for the birthday, but I just need to make sure I space it properly. So if that's there, my birthday needs to be about here. So then I'm going to go ahead and just stick these into place. You could add your pattern papers on first, but I think let me do pattern papers first. So let's keep those to one side. Let's get our pattern papers next, and we're going to stick these in on these panels here. So for the pattern and the mats, I've got 4 matte panels that are 2 1/4 by 6 3/4. And then on that, I've got 3 pattern panels that are 2 inches by 6 1/2. And 1 white piece that is 2 inches by 6 1/2. Okay, so now we've stuck those 2 front panels down. Now I can go ahead and add my greeting on. And then we need to go ahead and add our butterfly in the middle. Now I'm just going to literally put some red tape on the back of here, and I'm going to run it down the middle of the body, because you have to remember it's going to fold flat like that, so your butterfly doesn't actually need to fold in half. If you want to fold it in half, you can, but you don't need to. Okay, so I've gone ahead and stamped my plain piece. I'm just going to go ahead now and stick that on the back. So there you have your finished card. So you've got happy birthday on the front, you've got your little it's not little, is it? A big butterfly, stunning butterfly, and then on the back you've got space to write. If you wanted to, you can make both panels like that. And yeah, and obviously it folds flat like that to fit in an envelope for a 5x7 card. So yeah, it's really nice and easy to do, and I just love these dies. Beautiful dies. And the other thing as well is, obviously you probably noticed my little back wing here doesn't quite marry up with the butterfly on the top, but because it's vellum it doesn't really matter because it gives that kind of soft, you know, feel to it. So yeah, so make sure you go and check out all of the Crealies dies that I've used. I will link them in the description below. And also I will put the details up on the screen as the video has gone on, as you will have seen. If you want to order any of these Crealies dies, please let me know. I will put up on screen an order date so you can get your orders in, and then I'll do one big order and then ship them all out to you. This is for the UK only, because obviously shipping is really, you know, fine in the UK. So yeah, but I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Leave a comment down below and I'll see you next time. Bye.